Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Francis Piron from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Obviously, this is where I live. I am not Malaysian. I am French and American, French born, American educated. And I have spent the last 25 years of my life in Asia, particularly in Malaysia, but also in China and in Greater China, meaning Hong Kong, Macau, and Singapore. What I'm going to talk to you about today is global education in a global environment for global students and faculty. So first of all, I would like to give you some very basic definitions. Global education, that's taken out of Wikipedia, so you can look that up. Global education is a complex idea that is taught to enhance one's meaning of the world. Global education is typically taught within the curriculum of a business school, and that is clearly what is done at Atlantic Business School. A global environment, the second term of the second term of the topic, consists of the global interactions out of a company's context and control to influence how a business operates. So in other words, we're going to have to learn about cultures and how such cultures impact the decisions that are made, the ways of thinking of management, their mission statement, the reasons why they exist, that are framed within such cultural values, such cultural context. And then we're going to talk about global people, students and faculty, and those are individuals with international focus, perspective, experiences, aspirations and desires. And I will tell you a little bit about myself. I will show you a little bit of my personal environment so that you can understand what a global person is, and I would say I would qualify myself as a global person. So let's talk about global education. At Atlantic Business School, our curriculum blends traditional and up-to-date educational methods. We use time-tested pedagogical methodologies, those often used throughout the world in conjunction with online remote technologies to deliver our educational programs. In a localized manner, by localized we mean the blend of global and local methods and approaches, providing examples from the countries or continents and cultures of our students. So in other words, what we aim to do at Atlantic Business School is to customize our education approach to the different target market, the different audiences that we have, resting on a solid time-tested curriculum. So let's talk now about global people. A quick look at my office and my home, which is a truly global environment that reflects what we do at Atlantic Business School, which is to teach and preach what we are and what we believe in. So I have collected those, what I think are beautiful masks from Ghana. I know we have quite a few students from Ghana in this business school. And then to reflect my interest in China, here I have a nice collection of Mao Zedong statues, all right, that are becoming quite valuable actually today, with an interest in some items that I will show you, such as this one, which is the Ming Dynasty, a 500-year-old inkstone used by the Chinese for calligraphy, and this one as well, and other instruments. So at Atlantic Business School, we create and expand on our own global environment. We focus on the Wall Street Journal, on reading The Economist and other books that reflect current values. So here I want to show you some of my favorite books at this point in time, especially Homo Deus, which gives a very good understanding of how the world is changing and where it's heading to. And you could see those other topics like who we are and how we got there, a brief history of everyone who ever lived that give us an indication of artificial intelligence and where the world is moving. Here we're looking at those issues of blockchains and the future of everything that are very interesting to consider as well. And some other issues here that I'm interested in. One deals with China, one of my favorite topics, and issues of religions, issues of organizations, of companies, of enterprises. And here a study of one of the most brilliant men in the world, Leonardo da Vinci, and what he has created. And now I wanted to show you some of the books that reflect my interest in China, as well as my interest in religions, and my interest in knowledge, as we can see here with issues on cognition, cognitive psychology, etc. And there are lots of other books that I read, again, in terms of religion, in terms of global issues, in terms of understanding China, which is probably the most important topic in the 21st century. So again, all of this to give you an idea that we, the professors at Atlantic Business School, are focused on our international and our global approach. And this is quite an important statue from China in the 1960s, where you see a revolutionary Red Guard who is insulting an educator. And clearly that system has collapsed because education is what's most important in the world. So in conclusion, I wanted to welcome you to Atlantic Business School and wish you a fruitful and global education that will make you and your family and your surrounding pride of your accomplishment. Thank you.